Is that not recording? I've got no words. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a very nice day. So I'm incredibly late for doing this. I mean, we're 3 weeks into 2022, and I think this is such a cool idea to try and start off 2022, and that is by making a vision board. I do just want to quickly point out that I won't be doing this on a pen and paper. I'm going to try and do this digitally on my iPad. Let's see if this actually works. If you're not sure what a vision board for 2022 is, it's basically things that you would like to happen during the whole year of 2022 and putting them all down in like a collage kind of format. You could put quotes, photos, anything you really want down that you would like to happen. I really hope I explained that well. I think I'm going to try and use Canva to make this. I've used Canva in the past to like make thumbnails and just little bits like that, and it's really good for adding photos and like just making things in general. So I'm going to move over to this side, and then I'm going to put the screen recording on this side so you can see what I'm also doing, and it's not just me talking, and because that would be boring. Okay, so I've just opened a blank piece of paper. I think I don't know what the size of it is. I think the first thing that I'm going to do is just go and just find something for 2022 and just see what comes up, and then put that right in the middle of it, and then just have things going around it. That one's quite cool if it actually loads in. Oh, there we go. Right, I quite like the look of that, and we're going to put it there. I mean, I'll probably end up changing all this around anyway. So I've just opened a whole new blank piece of paper in Instagram story format because I saw, I don't know who it was, I think it was Anastasia do this, and she basically took her social media posts and put what, like, I don't know how to explain it, but she's basically just tried to manifest what she would like growth-wise with her social medias. And basically I want to try and do the same thing with all three platforms of mine: Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. So let's try and make something realistic. Okay, so the first social media app that I'm going to try and manifest is my YouTube. So I think I'm going to start with the number of subscribers. I would love to reach 10k by the end of 2022. I may be reaching way too high for that. So let's start by just getting a shape and then changing the colour of it. Right, let's just get that. Beautiful. And go into text, subheading. How does 10k look on YouTube? Is it 10 and then a K, or is it literally the number 10,000? Let me just quickly have a look at this. Okay, so I've just had a look on YouTube, and it is just a 10 and then the letter K. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Writing 10 and then a K, and I'm now just going to have to try and edit that on. Right. It will do. I'm going to get rid of the no videos as well, just because hopefully I will have videos by the end of 2022. Although that looks incredibly weird now, but I don't know how to edit that to make it look realistic, so we're just going to keep it. So I'm just going to save that image, and then I'm going to bring up my next social media. Okay, so the next app that I'm going to try and edit and manifest on is my Instagram. I love using Instagram. I love just getting creative with each post that I use and my reels. I love the app. So I think the first thing that I'm going to try and do is add a verified tick next to my name. I am definitely reaching really high with this, but I think it's anybody's dream to be verified, whether you do social media or not. So I think I'm going to start by doing that, and the first thing I need to do is get rid of this little plus sign at the top, like that, and then just get a verified button. Does that look realistic? I don't think it does. Let's just move on. Okay, so my goal, and it's been my goal for last year, and I think it will be for this year, and that is to get 10k followers on here as well. So let's already start editing that. So now I have hidden that, let's try and write 10k again. I think that actually looks quite realistic. Like, obviously the font and everything is not the same, but I think I've got the sizing and where it would be placed pretty good. Okay, so the last one of my social media apps that I'm going to edit and manifest on is my TikTok. I am so crazy grateful for every single one of you who have helped me along the way with TikTok. I still can't believe having 1.1 million followers and supporters, and it's crazy. So again, I think I'm going to start off by adding a verified tick next to my name. I'm probably reaching way too high again, but I just want to be verified. I think it'd be so cool. Right, so I'm pretty sure that's where they put the tick. I'm actually quite proud at how much I've actually made that look like realistic, sort of. We'll go with it. So my goal for my followers for the end of 2022 is 2 million. I feel like this is quite a reasonable kind of goal. Okay, so now I'm going to save this and I'm going to then go back to my original 2022 board. Okay, so I am back on my 2022 board, and I think I'm just going to start off by adding my social medias that I've just edited for my goals that I would love to reach. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with this setup for now. I'll probably end up just moving it all around later. So I think I am now just going to go and try and find some quotes to add to this. Okay, so I think I have come up with some quite nice actual inspirational quotes. The first one that I found: hold the vision, trust the process. I love this quote personally, and I think it's just generally saying the vision that I have, all I've got to do is trust the process and it will happen. The next quote that I found and I loved is, if you can dream it, you can do it. And I don't think that really needs an explanation. I think that just kind of explains itself. The next one is, you are what you manifest. The next one is, positive mind, positive vibe, positive life. And I just think this is just a really nice quote of all. If you have a positive mindset, then a positive outcome will come from it. And the next one is, I am successful. And the last one that I found was, don't call it a dream, call it a plan. So let's add them to my 2022 board. So I think I'm going to stick with this layout just for now. And again, I will probably end up just moving it all around. I think the next thing I'm going to do... Blah, blah. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do is just manifest some other things that I would love to do and just want to work on throughout 2022. Let's see. Okay, so I've just gathered a few more images that I would like to... I'll just show you. So I've got some brands that I would love to work with this year. I have Makeup Revolution, Misguided, Pretty Little Thing, and NYX or NYX. They're 4 brands that I would love to work with. There are obviously many brands that I would love to work with, but these are the 4 that first come to mind. I have this photo shoot kind of setup image, and that's because I would love to do some professional modelly kind of things this year, whether it is just for like an Instagram shoot or something along them lines. I would love to do it. I feel like it would be so much fun. I've also just got the YouTube logo. Now, I've just got the YouTube logo because I want to start YouTube properly this year. So I have also got this logo. Now, you may be wondering what this logo is, and it is the Talkfest logo. If you don't know what Talkfest is, it is basically a UK event where TikTokers come together and they meet all other TikTokers and their supporters and followers. Now, you may be wondering, Nicole, why have you put that on here? Why is it going to be on your 2020 vision board? And it is because I would love to meet you guys, because I love you guys and you got me to where I am today, and I think it'd be pretty cool just meeting you guys. Also, 2022 is actually really hard to say. The amount of times I've nearly said during this video 2020 or just 22, it's been so many. So I think what I'm going to do now is just find some more just little things to put on here and actually think about what I actually want to do throughout the year now. Because everything I've put on here is basically social media based, and now I want to kind of do some more personal things, if that makes sense. Okay, so I think I have finally finished. I will put the final vision boardy thingy right here. I think I've got everything that I wanted to incorporate in it. I feel like I will carry on adding things throughout the next year, but I know people put these vision boards on their walls, in their phones, like as their screensavers. I'm not going to do any of that. I am going to lock it away essentially and not look at it until the very, very end of 2022 going into 2023, and then comparing them and actually see what I've achieved. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!